What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is our 5th installment into my roster timeline, my roster through the years. Because for whatever reason, since I've been playing this game, it was disproportionately important to me to take screenshots of what started out as like every time I just got something good, and then later on became major milestones. And this video is dedicated to that 1 million number right there. I remember the time frame. I don't remember exactly when it was. I know it would have been after 2019, so we're probably talking early pandemic right here, 2020. Remember that. And I do remember a couple things. You see my top superstar, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Still no tier lists. Nobody knows how good or bad anybody is in the game unless you talked or looked at the Twilight Bats tier list, the Haven tier list, the, whatever. This is before I was in any Discords. It probably existed, but, all of the modern conveniences a few years later where I can just go into the Toxic Mafia moveset server and see how good someone is, or see a little colored letter move on each one, right? Not existent. So Hogan is my go-to. In fact, I went out of my way to make sure that Hollywood Hulk Hogan broke the 1 million dam for me. Hollywood still showing up in a prominent place in my roster. Have not yet taken him to 6 stars because I just haven't. I know he is a vital coach now, right? Like, if you haven't taken him to 6-star like me, I haven't, we're missing out, right? The next star on there, though, look at this. Tech Becky shows up for the first time in here. Tech Becky, still somewhat relevant in the meta. Now, back these days, I don't think there were straps. I'm pretty sure there were no straps. If there was such a thing at that point, which I don't think there was, it would have been the black straps with 2 little things. No medals, nothing like that. So you got to cast your mind back to a day when she has no gear. There is no USO cap. There's no Fury 1, let alone Fury 2. And if you're in the future, I'm sure there's been Fury 3 at some point, right? 60% move damage by matching a pair. None of that exists. She is just plain, right? No frills, nothing you can add to her. My best female. And if you notice from the 600K video to here, she rose up quick. I prioritized her like that. Why? Because she was a good pull, and Becky Lynch is the best female wrestler ever. Debate me in the comments section. Right? Other thing you'll see on this one that's particularly surprising or cool or new or whatever. Remember when IOW didn't exist? Yeah, that was a radical new concept. Gerson, shout out again, debuted them in his videos, and I remember him saying like, "Hey, I don't ever tell people to spend, right? But this IOW Shawn Michaels for $5 is incredible, right? So good." IOWs didn't exist. We didn't know what they were going to do, what they were all about. But at that point, that Shawn Michaels trickster for $5 was an amazing 4-star buy. You can see I had him up to 5 stars. And then Lana, right? She doesn't get any credit anymore. She's not relevant in the game anymore. You're not going to see her in the WWE probably for a long time again, because they're all up in AEW with her husband Rusev Day. But that Lana, oh man, that Lana made people jealous. And here's the thing. I can't click on that because this is static screenshots, right? That's why this half of your screen has been boring this whole time, and hopefully my expressions are making up for it. That Lana, I had her gear. She was the cat's meow with that gear. Oh my goodness. Sergeant Slaughter, 4-star gold, makes an appearance. I remember him not being good ever. I had to take him up for some sort of 4th of July event at some point, and when I maxed him out at 4-star gold, I just remember thinking, this is the biggest waste of resources I have ever done in this game. period. Like, I remember that random thought. You can also see on there, Trick Edge got lapsed out a little bit. He was still really good. But that Shawn Michaels IOW, like, he was a roster changer, right? And then the other trickster that still hasn't dropped off the screen yet that we don't talk about, Bruno. So yeah, that's my 1 million roster reveal right there. Tell me what you think in the comments section. Tell me if you remember when you hit 1 million or whatever major milestone you were looking at. What's your roster at today? Let's chat, right? That's the whole thing behind Champions Chat. Let's chat. Share this with others. Like, share, subscribe, do those things, but then we talk, right? I'll see you later.